What is up, guys? What's up? Hold on, I'm gonna put the chat on the screen. My computer is lagging a little bit, so sorry if you guys see it. Um, Hold on. I see y'all, by the way. I see you guys. What's up? What's up, chat? Let me see if you guys can see and hear me okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, so my mic is hooked up, so y'all can hear me. I just need to slow down. Hey, what's up? What's up, all the mods? What's up, guys? I don't know why, but ever since I got back from LA, like my tech stuff has not been working properly. Like my computer's been really, really slow and like all types of stuff. So I don't know if y'all peep, but I've kind of been like procrastinating coming back on the live stream because things just ain't looking the way that they're supposed to be looking. If y'all catch my drift. But hopefully I'll be able to get everything together tonight. So in the next week or so, you guys should be seeing things slowly going back to normal. You know, what's up, guys? Here, I'm going to put the chat on the screen. What is up, everybody? It is not Wednesday, but it is Tribe Tea Day. As you guys know, I have been in LA and stuff. I've been home for some time. I've just been posting, you know, scheduled posts. A lot of you guys are asking, where's Florida Man Friday? Obviously, it's not happening today. We're doing a Tribe Tea today. I did a poll, and you guys all voted for Tribe Tea. So if you guys wish you had a Florida Man Friday, make sure you hit the notification. Make sure you hit my notifications. Here, where's my little notification emoji? There you go. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I do a community post, so that you guys can vote for what you want me to do, okay? Thank you guys so much for all the compliments in the chat, by the way. Thank you so much. Thank you. So if you guys want to see how LA was for me, go subscribe to Voodoo Vlogs, my Voodoo Vlog channel. That's where I'm going to have all the footage. And what else did I want to say? Oh, super big news before we get into this Tribe Tea, because we have 5 different stories today. Okay. Shout out to all you guys in the chat. Y'all are like so freaking hype. Like, what's up, y'all? What's up? If you guys are watching this in future tense, hey, what is up? Hopefully, if you look in the comments, there'll be a timestamp for when I start. People usually do that. But make sure you guys click the live chat button so that you guys can see all the chat, because the chat low-key is like the best part in my opinion. So shout out to the chat. But yeah, super exciting news before we get into it. You guys see right here my banner, shopvoodoochild.com. So I am officially, because my semester is going to be over, I want to say next week, it's going to be officially over. I'm not officially done with school. I do still have one more semester, but this semester is over, so I'm going to have more time, which means that I'm going to be able to do season 2 of the Tribe Tea podcast. So I am currently doing casting calls. The theme of season, beating down the table, girl. The theme of season 2 is call center stories, okay? Somebody really close to me got a job at a call center and they wanted to call in and talk about it. And I was like, dude, definitely need a season 2 for the podcast. Why not have you get on? And I was like, why not open it to other people also? So if you guys want to audition for the casting call, go to shopvoodoochild.com and click on the forum button, the forum tab, and you will see the casting call forum with like directions and stuff like that. So this is only if you've worked at a call center, okay, which means that there will not be any kiddies. I'm sorry, all my teenagers or whatever, don't do it, because I be seeing some of y'all trying to sneak through the cracks, and I get it, big sis Naj, whatever, but it's like, you get what I'm saying? I'm sorry about it. Maybe season 3. But yeah, so if you guys would like to audition for the if you guys would like to audition to be on season 2 of the Tribe Tea podcast, all you have to do is go to shopvoodoochild.com, click the forum button, and you will see casting call, and then there will be only one post, and it'll have the directions, and anybody can apply. If you fit the criteria, Just know, not just because you submitted the form means that you're automatically chosen. There is a vetting process. As you guys know, I only do about like 5 or 6 episodes per season. So first come, first serve. If it's juicy enough, you're gonna get the spot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Whew, thank you guys. Oh look, we just got somebody right now. Boom. I just got a new form submission. Hold on, let me see. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. So you just want to talk. Okay. Shout out to Kylie. You just want to talk. I'm gonna hit you back up, sis. She wants to talk about The Circle. Y'all remember The Circle? That was like all the rage during quarantine. The Circle. That was a good show. I miss The Circle. So, y'all ready to get started? Are y'all ready to get started with these teas? Because I'm ready. I am like beyond ready. Are y'all ready? I am beyond ready. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories. The first one is called TRIBETEA. I got jumped over a rumor I was not a part of and ended up getting revenge. Then we have this one that is called Grown Women Are Childish Too. Then we have another one that is called Does He Like Me or Does He Miss His Ex-Girlfriend? Then we have She Tried Me for the Last Time. And then our title story is I accidentally hooked up with my man's ex-girlfriend. All right, so let's get into it. Y'all say there's a second season of The Circle. That's probably why they hit me up. Shout out to Kylie, because I definitely need something to watch. Right now, I'm watching this Netflix series about like old people that have been in relationships for like 70 years and stuff. But yeah, let's just get into this first story. Let's get into this first story. It is called I got jumped over a rumor I was not a part of and ended up getting revenge. At any time, if any of these stories sound familiar, please let me know in the chat, because we are in the new email address and I've peeped a lot of y'all corrected the fact that you sent me something to the old email and you resent it. And don't get me wrong, if you have sent me something in that's old, I'm still going through the old email. It's just not going to be in this type of setting. You know, it's going to be similar to like the car video or like me at the downtown. Like it's going to be on that type of vibe. Like it's going to be a whole video dedicated to your specific problem and like people that will have the same problems. So just because it's long, don't resend the long one to this email. But if it's like something that, you know, you just want to, more than welcome to, right? So just let me know if this sounds repetitive and we'll move on. So first story, I got jumped over a rumor. So, hey Naja, I have been watching you for quite some time now, and you are one of the influencers who helped me find myself. Well, I wouldn't call myself an influencer as much as I would call myself more like a content creator at this point, because, but thank you so much. That means a lot to me. That's crazy. She says, thank you for that. I am 19 years old, and I am a Black witch girl. Shout out to all my witches out there. Now for the story. So I live in a not so great neighborhood right now, and I'm usually never really a part of the nonsense that goes on there. I was talking to a friend about something private, and then she said one of the hood rats around me, bless. Let's call her I. Let's call her like, we're going to call her Iggy. I don't know, because I'm not going to be able to, because if I keep saying I'm going to think you're speaking in first person. English is a hell of a language. But Iggy was listening in on me whispering in my friend's ear. She took what she heard and played telephone, telling a girl around the neighborhood, let's call her Kay, that I said something about her when I didn't. Nothing I said had to do with the girl. So Kay takes it upon herself to come to my house while I'm gone with my boyfriend. Hold my family. Wait, hold on, y'all. It's about to escalate. It's about to escalate. Wait a minute. Kay took it upon herself to come to my house while I'm gone with my boyfriend and hold my family at gunpoint and take my clothes out of my house and burned them to the ground. Child, I would have had to move. I know you fucking lying. Over a misunderstanding? Who? I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave. Can I get I need a government check for protection. I'm sorry. This is a mess. Y'all came to my people house. Y'all held my people at gunpoint over some maybe rumor. Okay. I was hurrying back to my house and screaming on the phone to the 911 operator, and they were getting irritated with me, but I didn't really care. So once I go to the house, I jumped out of my boyfriend's car and ran to where Kay was. We started fighting, and her boyfriend jumped in on it. Did I mention she also broke my aunt's window? Honey, she needed some help. So she beat me with a tree branch, a belt, and some more things. And I'm pretty badly hurt. And I start walking down the road freaking out, doped up on adrenaline. So yeah, the cops finally came and I filed a police report, and that was the end of it. So I thought. Can we just unpack all that for a second? Girl. I don't even know what to say. Like, this escalated so quickly. This escalated so quickly that I really feel like there's a piece of this missing. Like, do you and this K girl have history? Like, because I don't see how it could go from 0 to 100 like this. Like, and then the boyfriend jumped in. How was there this many weapons? Why didn't your boyfriend jump in? Like, there's just a lot going on. And then I'm not trying to call cap because I see a few people in the chat think that this shit cap. I'm not going to call cap yet, but I will say that if you came up and pulled up fighting, for one, who has the gun at this point when you're fighting? And then for two, how is this girl not in jail for bringing weapons and all that stuff to your house? And then for three, you kind of went and fought back, and it kind of sucks, but when you fight back in that sense, now it's an equal fight. Like, now y'all are both being the aggressor, like if you ran up on her type stuff. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to call it a whole cap quite yet, but things definitely ain't adding up. I'll just say that. Things ain't adding up. The math ain't mathing. I'll just say that for right now. Okay, so 2 days later, after this hood paranormal activity happened in the PJs, okay? So 2 days later, I'm chilling at my house, right? And the girl who started the rumor, Iggy, I forgot all about Iggy. And honestly, Iggy would have been the one I would have ran up on and beat up. Like, if we're being real, if this really did happen, I would not even have ran up on Kay because it is a genuine misunderstanding. Like, but I get it in the moment. This girl, as to what you said, this girl robbed your family and burned your possessions. You get what I'm saying? But it's just like, realistic. I don't know, y'all. Let me stop talking. So, the girl Iggy, who started the rumor, is standing near my house 2 days later. So I go outside and tell her she got some nerve thinking she can hang out near my house, because she did. So she got scared and went to get Kay. How is Kay not in jail? How is Kay not in jail? That's the only thing that's not mathing. Because it's one thing if she just did something to you in your house, but that's not even your home, for one. And then there are other victims within your home. So there should be something set in place, like a protective order, something. Because I don't know, the math ain't mathing. Shout out to Odie for the donation. Odie says, damn, I got jumped and I sued the family for $5,000. See, now that is ridiculous. I'm glad that you're okay, but I don't think people realize like you could actually kill somebody when you jump them. Like they could die. Like they could actually die. Like that's what I don't think people are like grasp when they want to do these type of WWE beatdowns in their neighborhood and shit. Like you could freaking die. It's not a game. So she pulls out the gun. She pulled the gun on her again. See, this is why I'm like, okay, look. So you told the police that this girl be toting. Why did they not take the gun from her? Like, usually the police would not even leave the scene until they confiscate that gun. So she pulled the same gun out on you. They said it was a Glock with a 30 mag, and she thought that it scared me. But I told her I wasn't scared of anything. Look, do not do this, because this could easily be when keeping it real goes wrong, when being the bravest ain't the best. Like, this could get you killed. I don't know where she live at or how they operate in my Norman voice. I don't know what y'all do or where you from, but where I'm from, this will get you killed. Where I'm from, people will shoot you on Facebook Live and stuff. They don't care. Like, do not do this. This is what you don't do. Like, don't do this, okay? Do not walk up on nobody with no gun. Don't do it. Generation don't do it, okay? I'm just letting y'all know. In the words of Kendrick, the one in front of the gun lives forever, head ass. Like, don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Like, this ain't it. So she started waving it around in my face and telling me she's gonna pop me with it. If this is real, you are so fortunate to be alive. Like, T. So she starts poking me in the stomach with it and getting in my face with her stank ass breath. And I was getting angrier and angrier by the minute. So hold on, I'm about to read this real quick because apparently it got violent. I don't know, girl. I'm starting to call cap on this. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. Y'all. I'm going to just read this exactly how she wrote it. Okay. We got ourselves a little Scarface over here. Hold on. So, she started poking her in the stomach with it, right? So I'm getting angrier and angrier by the minute, and I slashed her in the hand, and she was bleeding profusely all over the ground, and she said, this girl just cut me. So she shot the gun at the ground. She shot near her feet, and I did not move. I didn't flinch. I just moved my foot a little bit out the way, like, let me stop adding stuff. I just moved my foot out the way and basically dodged a bullet, bro. So this scares them enough. You know, me being bulletproof and being like Neo from... Okay, I'm adding stuff on. Me being like Neo from the Matrix, and it scared them. It scared them. So this scares them enough to get off my yard. And I'm yelling at them because if they don't leave, I'm going to kill them. And the cops came and the paramedics patched me up. And they surrounded the house that Kay lived in because, you know, she's the one with the gun. And they arrested everyone in the house and made me identify each person. But they fled. They weren't in the house. So the cops had me file another report and told me to be careful and call them if she comes back. And she will be put in jail. So yeah, justice is served, I guess. And yes, I'm okay. And I'm also a Taurus. Taurus in the chat, take this L. Y'all take this L in the chat. Look. She put, side note, before I give my commentary, and turn the music back on before I give my commentary. Side note. The girl who's on the run does hair for a living, but I guess not anymore. LMAO. She has not come back at all since I slashed her hand. Also, she sleeps in a garage and deals meth. Ma'am, if you know that, why didn't you call the police? Because they told you. If you know where they are, call the police. Hold on. Hold on. So you know where she is. This is like some FBI most wanted. Like, you realize if this was like real, she would be on the FBI's most wanted, like, attempted murder. And then you were a minor at the time. I'm guessing you said you're 19 now. I don't think you really understand, like, how serious what you're saying happened. And if your local police handled this situation, if this is real and your local police handled it this way, they're going to need the feds to come in and get involved with your jurisdiction wherever you live, because that's crazy. That is crazy. She says, I almost feel bad for her. I bought new clothes immediately because I have a job, so it doesn't faze me. LOL, what a wild ride. I hope you see this. This is my first time ever riding the TRIBETEA, so I hope this is juicy enough. It's nice to vent this out. It helps me get over it. Love you, girl. Girl, I love you too with your crazy ass, girl. I love you too. I love you too, girl. Look, I'm about to put the chat on the screen. I'm going to be so real with you, sis. I do think that some of this happened, but I don't think that the serious parts happen. I'm just going to be 100% with you, sis. I'm going to be 100%. I don't think that a lot of this stuff happened. Because you mean to tell me, and then the only reason why I'm like questioning it, because you didn't even tell us you had a weapon until randomly you sliced her hand. Shout out to Marianne for the donation. She says, tell me you're a pathological liar without telling me you're a pathological liar. Anyways, love from Minnesota. Well, thank you for the donation, sis. I mean, I feel like some of this stuff is embellished a bit, for sure. 5 sure is a bit on the embellished side, but I really do believe that if certain things were done the way that you said they were done, like, it would be on some America's Most Wanted type stuff. Like, that's not no normal hood occurrence. Child, shoot, even here, ghetto behind Jacksonville, ratchet ass Florida, my lovely T voice. If that were to have happened here, girl, we would all have like an alert to our phone. There would be no, yeah, let us know if you see her. No, there would be none of that. We're talking news, GBI, because we're this close to Georgia, like FBI. Like, there would be so much more going on into this. They wouldn't just trust in a teenager to report when they see somebody who is trigger happy. Because technically, she could get that's, you know how many felonies it is to bust into someone's house with a weapon when they're still freaking home, like in real life. Go look at the ID channel and stuff. Shout out to Reaching Umami for the donation. They said she just put everything in the story. Gun, a branch beaten, witch sorcery, and ninja moves. Like, baby. Dude, shout out to all my Taurus in the chat. Let me know what y'all think about that. Has anything like that actually happened to you? Because I've seen stuff like that actually happen in my city. Everybody gets a text to their phone, like to be on the lookout for certain cars. Certain family members' houses get freaking... Excuse me, but your family member is messing up and we're looking for them. Like, let me know if you've witnessed anything like that in your city or in your family or whatever, because I know I've seen it in real life. But the math just wasn't mathing with the situation. But again, you probably were too young to really know what was going on. But I can't really excuse the whole gun to the stomach and all that stuff. Like, that was a lot. But, child, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. So we're about to move on to our second story, and it is called Grown Women Are Childish Too. And I know that's right. I see no lies. I see no lies. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, hey Naja girl, I love you and your videos. Thank you so much. They are my peace when I need a moment to myself. I am Yaya. Every time I hear Yaya, I think of NBA YoungBoy yelling, just Yaya, just like. So, I'm Yaya. I'm 31 and I'm a Pisces and a single mom. Shout out to all my single moms in the chat and shout out to all of my Pisces. Okay, shout out to all my Pisces. So let me know. Also drop your sign if you're a Pisces in the chat or if you're a Taurus, because we just got done talking about Taurus. So this story is about a woman. Not you put woman in parentheses. I know you. A woman I was friends with that ended because of her childish ways. So in 2017, my friend, we're going to call Jania. Okay, so you definitely are aware of the NBA YoungBoy situation. We just be playing, like, I'll be like, oh my God, he just be pulling on me. That's just Kentrell. I don't know. I know I'm laughing, but honestly, it's so sad. Like, it's so sad. It's so sad. That's just how we be playing. Okay, so her friend Jania, we gonna call her friend Jania, I guess. So she is 36 at the time. So these people are grown. This is some grown tea today, all right? Oh, and by the way, shout out to all the mods in the chat. Y'all are doing the thing. Shout out to y'all. I see y'all. I always appreciate y'all, by the way. And also shout out to like the regulars I always see in here, like DDR Productions, Jules, Frida, Kiki, Jelly, just all of y'all, Odie, all of y'all. Shout out to all of you guys. I don't know why, I just felt the need to do that because I've been seeing, I didn't realize that all of y'all are Pisces, like, and I'm like, oh my God, wow, all the people are like, oh my God, yes. Okay, anyway, so, and I know some of y'all aren't Pisces, chill. So anyway, yes, this is grown tea. Grown people are messy as well. Grown people are messy as well. So she was moving back to San Antonio from Hawaii due to military movement. Shout out to all the military in the chat. Y'all be killing me in the chat as well. Y'all sense of humor is really funny. So I was excited because I had just moved to Houston and I would have a friend close to me, you know, since all my people were in Cali. Damn, y'all are just well-traveled. Shout out to Delphia. Yes, thank you, sis. She says, I'm headed to work now. Make sure y'all like the video. Yes, make sure you like this video. If you like Tribe Teas, like the video, okay? Because I know y'all see I'm branching and stuff. So if you like Tribe Teas, like the video. Okay, so back to our good sis over here. She says, I want to say it was October when I first drove to, where is that? SA. I don't know what that is. Y'all I think San Antonio. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow. To visit her kids. So we had a great time. I got to see her ex-husband too, who she was close with, which is cool. That's very cool. Very mature. Okay. So we traded off when we would visit each other. We would have so much fun and talk about life and what goals we had. She would say things like we could get married so the military would pay for us to have a baby because at the time I really wanted another one. We were both bisexual, so I get where she was coming from, but I just knew that's not what I wanted, so I gently shut it down. Y'all, this military stuff, y'all just be jumping into these big old decisions for like credit reasons. It's crazy to me. Like, I get it. And at the same time, I kind of like can't even blame people for doing it because of how crap the American economy is with capitalism and like how hard it is to, I don't know. I just saw this video the other day and I didn't realize like how messed up, like compared to other countries, because we're just so groomed to think that like we're like the best country in the world in the United States, that we don't realize like low-key get paid poverty wages like below poverty wages. Like, it's sad. So I could see how people could do it. It's just crazy to me that like that's the choice people have to make sometimes. But anyway, so comes 2018. I went to San Antonio to visit for Valentine's Day because we were each other's Valentines and our kids exchanged gifts. So we met up with a few other friends and went to a spoken word event. Yes, fun, grown fun, yes. So we go out to a bar and meet this random group of girls, and Jania starts dancing with one, and it looked like she was really vibing with one of them. They exchange numbers and start talking. So fast forward, my birthday is in March. I plan to go back up to San Antonio to celebrate with her friend, right? So my sister was going to watch our son. Our friend was also going to make me a load of cheesecake, so I was ready. I was turning 29, so I wanted to make it a good year because it was my last year being in my 20s. I wanted to turn up, get tatted, drunk, and party. I know that's right. So the day comes for me to travel up, and we're planning a dinner that night and tattoos the next day and the club afterwards. Like, we had a plan. So I let Jania know that I was going shopping for what I needed for what I was making. She insisted on getting it, so I sent her my shopping list. Mind you, she forgot things, and I still had to run to the store to get it. Well, we cook, and we're getting the night started. So Jania and the girl she was talking to, let's call her Brittany. All right, now we got a little bit of characters. Hold on. Yaya is the person setting in the story. Jania is her best friend, who lives in San Antonio. Brittany is the girl that Jania met at the club. Okay. So Jania and Brittany decided they're no longer talking, but full-blown dating. Mind you, it had only been a few weeks. Girl, good old military style. I wouldn't even be surprised if they moved in together the following week. Okay? So, mind you, it had only been a few weeks between Valentine's Day and my birthday. That's what I was about to say. So your birthday's in March and y'all met on... That's that military love, girl. So, cool. Be happy. All of a sudden, this girl shows up. Okay, now we got another character, Day. I had no idea who she was, but I was cool because I just wanted to have fun. We're eating and drinking and, chilling, and I'm getting lit and getting to know Day. She wasn't my type, but she was cool. So the next day, we're getting ready to get our tattoos. We had to be there around 12 or so, but Jania and Brittany decided they would take a shower together. Child, we don't got time for that. We got things to do. I hate when people do that. It's just like, if you want to have a vacation, have a vacation. If you want to go do couple thing, go do the couple thing. But if we're all as a unit about to do something, all as a unit planned a trip, don't try to use me to make your ticket cheaper to go have a vacation. Because that's what we're not about to do. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever been put in that situation before where you plan something with a group and then somebody uses it for like their own ulterior motive and now they want to freaking lag and like girl, no. So because they want to lag and do all that stuff in the shower. Me, myself, Day, and another girl are thinking I'm the birthday girl, so I'll go first and everyone else will follow, basically getting tattoos. No, this one girl goes first because her tattoo was bigger and more detailed than the rest of us, so we're all just chilling and waiting our turns. Well, I mean, granted, you kind of can't choose, you get what I'm saying, what happens when you do go to a shop, like, it just kind of is what it is on like how it's easier for them to handle the workload. So even if you're like, it's my birthday, I want to get tatted first, they're going to be like, okay, well, realistically, we need the guy who could sit for 4 hours to tat your friend that needs the 4-hour tat, and he's available right now. So like that happened to me before when I got my logo tatted on me. I didn't know that my tat man was like flooded that day, and some stranger had to tat my logo on me, and I was like, okay. So Jania and Brittany finally show up and talk about being hungry. Okay, here's my thing. If you're gonna be late, you need to do everything you need to do before you get here. So if we're getting tattoos, you should get some freaking food or you're gonna pass out. Like, what? Like, I don't know, is that just me? But like, if I'm late, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do because I'm already late. So if I want to get food, I'm gonna get food. If I want to get some water, I'm gonna get some water. Like I'm late already, child. So they come back in. We get back, eat, and continue chilling. So the girl with the long tat finishes. Then Brittany was next. I was peeved, but I let it go. Then Jania goes. Irritated again, I just let it go. So finally, it's my turn. I get an old school Disney castle on my ankle, and it takes no time. While I'm getting my tattoo done, Jania, the other girl, and Brittany all decided they were tired and wanted to nap before we go out. I said, cool. And Day stayed with me because she still needed to get her tattoo done. Jania proceeded to tell me I had to pay for her tattoo because she brought groceries last night. How about no? How about it's not your birthday? How about that's something you tell somebody before you sit your dusty ass down and get a tat? How about no? How about you assumed? Yeah, that's a safe bet. You assume, sis. No, ma'am. And then aren't you in a relationship? Why can't your girl pay for your tattoo? Since that's your wife. Like, why can't your wifey pay for your tattoo? Like, this is giving, I wanted a vacation the whole time, but my broke ass couldn't afford it, so I'm about to force my friends to split the rest of the ticket. This would have pissed me off. So I was pissed. I said okay and kept it pushing. So we're all talking and it's cool. Day finishes and it's 8:30 p.m. and we're hungry and ready to turn up. So I call the girls and they're saying they're tired and they're ready to lay it down and we may not go out. I'm livid because I'm livid at this point. So me and Day are talking and she tells me that she was talking to Janae and had gone out on dates with her a few times. So the girl that you were talking to who was like, oh, she's not really that cute, but she's just somebody to talk to, has already hooked up with your bestie's girlfriend that she met less than a month ago. Okay. She said she didn't know anything about Brittany, and it shocked me. Like, why would you invite a girl you were talking to and the girl you're dating to my birthday? Because they couldn't afford the ticket. I'm telling you, that's what people freaking do, bro. Like, I recently had to cut off people like that where I peep like, bro, you only inviting people to shit because you can't afford it by yourself. Like, I'm not about to play with you. So she said she didn't know anything about Brittany, blah, blah, blah. That was unnecessary drama I didn't need. So it hits me. She invited Day to put her off on me. Exactly, duh. So we get food and we go back to the house and eat. The girls are on the couch in PJs watching TV, not getting ready at all. So I'm like, are we going out or not? Brittany says she's tired and Janae was like, yeah, let's just stay in tonight. I am fuming. I say whatever, finish my food, and go back upstairs to bed. Me and Day are talking upstairs for hours just trying to see if it was just us or did we feel like they were treating us like shit. Yes, they're using both of you. Like, why? Like, they're using both of y'all. This is all their trip in their head and y'all are just background characters. Like, so, oh my God. The next morning in the house, the atmosphere was weird and I just felt uncomfortable and wanted to leave and go home. So we eat breakfast and it's awkward and no one's really talking. I go upstairs with Day, we exchange numbers and pack our stuff. I let Jania know I'm leaving and that I had to get back to do homework because I was still in school at the time. So I get my things, say my goodbyes and left. On my way home, I'm talking to my sister and I'm telling her what happened. And I asked her what I should do. And she's like, let her know how you feel. So like the woman I am, I did. I let her know I was uncomfortable and felt like I wasn't cared about because we didn't do anything that I wanted to do except for the tattoos. And I told her that I didn't appreciate the day situation and that she was dead wrong for that. And of course, the girl flipped out. She flipped out on me, telling me I didn't even know what was going on and that I should believe her since I'm her friend and she can't believe that I would believe a stranger over her. Sis, this isn't so much of a stranger. The fact that you felt comfortable with this girl, like in our hotel room, in our Airbnb, whatever the hell y'all had, that ain't no stranger. And if it is, that's very freaking concerning. That's very concerning that you had a stranger pay for a ticket. Like, really? So I told her I just want an apology, and she told me that I wasn't going to get one and that I'm no friend to her. I finally get back to Houston 3 hours later, pick up my son, and tell my sister what happened. My sister told me I don't need people like that in my life and to let her go. I didn't want to because people are people and they make mistakes. So I get home and check my social media and come to find out she unfriended me on Facebook and blocked me on Instagram and blocked my number. I was like, okay. Well, that's one less person I have to care about. I haven't talked to her since, and I'm definitely okay with that. Moral of the story is, even grown women are childish and don't know how to have grown-up conversations and apologize when needed. SMH, thanks for reading my story. Love you, girl. Look, I guess her blocking you and all that stuff was low-key like a blessing, because you was definitely about to take her back. That was low-key a blessing. That is so crazy how people will literally just throw you away over somebody, like... But I get it. History isn't everything, obviously. It's not everything. But it's just crazy how it's like, her thing that she went to was, oh, you're going to trust somebody, you're going to trust a stranger over me? And it's like, bitch, you putting a whole stranger over me right now. Like, what the hell? What do y'all got to say in the chat? This is just a mess. That's a mess. And not on the trip. You over here messing up on the trip. On the trip, sis. You couldn't have showed this behavior pre-trip. And then keep it real. Like, am I alone? I really do feel like they wanted to have a little vacation and they just used whoever they could that could pitch in on the ticket. Because, I don't know. What do y'all think? Yes, please like this video. Also, like the video. If you're enjoying the stream, like the video. We have 3 more stories to get to. Talking about mindset of a 12-year-old with the face of a 68-year-old. Look, period. And it's like, I get it. You're getting older. You might have like a little existential reasoning of like why you think that you need to put partners over your friends, I guess. But it's just crazy because this was like a dead misunderstanding of like, it was my day and you made it your day, and that hurt my feelings. And it could have been, I'm sorry, girl, I'm gonna treat you next time, or something. But your first reaction was, you know what, I'm gonna cut her off. All that lets me know was she was waiting for a reason to cut you off. Like, period. Right, they definitely made it seem like it was a vacation and not a birthday trip. Like, and I always try to think, like, what are people's arguments that they say amongst themselves? And I'm just thinking of Jania talking to the girl, like, yeah, and like, you think I wanted to sit at the tattoo parlor all day and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, sis, but like, I don't know. And again, like, what they did was dead ass wrong. But I'm just saying, like, guys, like, from experience, getting tattoos are tiring, and it's not something that you want to get dirty and stuff like that. Like, I just wouldn't recommend going to get a tat and then going to get fucked up, because your blood alcohol content, it can mess up the tat. If you are, you know, I guess pre-social distancing, vibing out, rubbing it can get infected. Like, and you could get tired, especially. And then why was somebody else getting a big old piece on your birthday? That's weird. Like, usually birthday tats are small, like maybe like a good $60 to $80 piece, like something this big. Everybody get the same thing or something. Like, that was odd. But again, that doesn't mean that you deserve the type of birthday you had. I'm just saying to anybody else that's watching, I personally don't think that that was like a good B-day activity for real, like a little girl trip activity for real. But that's just me. But yeah. Moni says, I bet every time she talk about it, she was never in the wrong. Look, she probably don't talk about it to as many people as you think. She was very eager to block homegirl. That was weird. That was weird. That was very weird. Should have got a tattoo before the trip, to be honest. Yes, definitely. But I get it. Some people want to get, you know, trip-specific tattoos. Like, I went, when I was in LA, I did see the Kat Von D studio and stuff. Lines out the ass. Like, I get it. Sometimes people want a specific person to tattoo them. I have a homegirl who actually got a tattoo by Duchess from Black Ink. Like, I get it. People want to get location or artist specific tats, but do it for you, boo. I would not make no girls trip out of that. Like, but again, I just learned my lesson, like, with the whole girls trip shit. Like, if you and your girls ain't solid, it ain't gonna work. I saw this TikTok where it was like, if you and your girls, you want to see how solid your friend group is, go to Miami. You want to see how solid your relationship is, go to Miami. Do a trip, because the tea will come out, child. It will come out. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Have you ever had a petty situation where you really didn't think it was that serious, and then apparently, lo and behold, somebody just been waiting to cut your ass off? Let me know in the comments below. We're about to get into This third story, let me know if I've read this already before, because this was supposed to get read so many different times. It's called Does He Like Me or Does He Miss His Girlfriend? Let me know. Shout out to Callie again for the donation in the chat. She says, hey girl, I'm happy you had a mental health trip in my stomping grounds. Yes, Inglewood, we definitely was out there. But my comments on what I've heard was story number 1 gave me Chuck Norris tea, and story number 2 gave me GoFundMe and GoTee. Yes, giving very much Expedia. We're all putting our money together, and we're just gonna hope we can get a nice little spot. I'm actually gonna have a story time this weekend, I guess. I'll post it this weekend, of my experience with the whole drama of that. Like, the kid got finessed, definitely fell victim to another COVID scam. Like, it's a mess. I'm gonna do a story time about it this weekend. But yeah, definitely love Callie. I definitely loved it. But let's get into this. Does he like me or does he miss his ex-girlfriend? She says, hey, Naja and the tribe. Apologies in advance. This story is kind of juvenile compared to the usual tribe teas you read, but I really want some advice. Well, lucky for you, we just read Grown Women Are Childish Too, so you're good, sis. I will start by saying that I've been watching your channel since the nipple piercing video, and it just randomly popped up in my YouTube recommendation one day, and your personality made me stick around. Well, thank you so much. I'll admit I am just a lurker, and writing things like this is not something I would usually do, but I just decided to give it a go. I'll try not to make this too long, and I hope the tribe doesn't roast me too bad. So, this story is about a boy I had a crush on when I was a few years younger. Girl, let it go. Let it go. It doesn't matter what he, like, and this is just me assuming, okay? This is just me assuming. I haven't read the whole story yet. But if the story is asking if a boy you had a crush on a few years ago like you or miss his ex, it don't even matter no more, girl. It's done. Just charge it. Leave it in the past. It's done. If anybody out there is going through that, and I just like, snap out of it, sis. Snap out of it, sis. Living in the past is depression. We gotta, come on now. We gotta get it together. So, at the time, I told him that I had a crush on him. It was unrequited and understandably ruined our friendship for a while. We still talked after that, but we were never as close as we used to be. I'm 19 now and at university, and I haven't had a proper one-on-one conversation with this guy for like 2 years. He was not on my mind. He suddenly pops up and says he's coming down to my city and says we should meet up. And I was thinking, yeah, why not? It'll be fun. And it was fun. But since then, everything has just become confusing. First of all, he paid for some of my food when he came down, which on its own wasn't a weird event, just surprisingly nice. Girl, if you don't let this man pay for your food and just charge it, you can't make big deals out of little things. Like, even if it is a big deal to you, like, I'll never forget when I was watching Married at First Sight, that freaking weird pathological liar girl that said she lived somewhere, but in reality she was like living in her car and like was always starting drama and shit. Her main thing was she just wanted a man to give her flowers. Like, that was her whole thing. I just wish a man would give me flowers the way my dad used to give me flowers. Like, you can't let at least, and if it does mean that much to you, I mean, I'm not going to shame you if little things like that do mean that much and you hold value to little stuff like that. Like, I'm not trying to shame you for that. But at least keep your cool, sis. Keep your cool. Don't let them know that, oh my God, no other man has ever done this for me. Like, because what are they going to do? Now, what are they going to do when you find out he's a senior Dusty? They're going to tell everybody, shut up, sis, because no man ain't ever did that for you. Look, when he holds the door for you, keep note, okay, that's a gentleman. Okay, he picked up the tab. That's a gentleman. Like, I'm not saying act like nothing happened, but I'm just calm down a little bit. The bar, just raise it up. Just raise the bar up. It's okay. If a man wants to pay for your meal, maybe he just wants to, feel like that guy for, I don't know, girl. But just don't give yourself away, damn it. Have a little bit of mysteriousness to you, sis. Damn. Anyway, so for a few weeks now, he's been calling me most, if not every night, and we will talk for 2 to 3 hours. He gives me money to buy food for myself, and on call, he'll joke around telling me to say that I love him. What? What in the Shia LaBeouf? This man said, you gotta tell me for a jokey joke. You need to tell me you love me. Child, call your mama up. Call your mama up to tell you that. And then wouldn't you rather me want to genuinely love you when I say that to you? I don't know. But go off. As a jokey joke. He keeps talking about coming back down to see me after lockdown, and one time when I asked him why it took so long for him to call me, he said I was hanging out with my friends, but I told them my girl needs me and they understood, or something like that. I don't really remember. He was joking, but girl, you can't be letting these dudes work you with like the most simplest of things. Like, trust me, sis, the whole chivalry is dead thing is not true. It's not. Because there are even wolf in sheep's clothing ass men that will freaking wine and dine you to the nines. Okay? So it's like, all my young girls out there, I just want you guys to just be objective, be careful. Not everything that glitters is gold. Just because he's giving you certain titles and certain things, if the actions aren't there, please do not go and give more of yourself, or like give something that you're not comfortable giving just because he held a door for you, or called you his girl, or gave you money to buy lunch when really you're buying like a bowl of ramen and a Nutri-Grain bar. Like, come on now. Like, that's all I'm saying. True love is real. And bruh, I'm a hopeless romantic too. Like, I get it, but we have to be a little bit realistic here, okay? Like, come on now. Jeez. Okay, raise the bar. All right, so the issue is that I don't think he likes me. He broke up with his girlfriend a few months ago, and I know that's a while, but I don't think he's over it yet because it was his first relationship. Didn't y'all go out? Or maybe you're like, that's his first like legitimate relationship, maybe. But his ex-girlfriend went to our school, and we are kind of similar people, so I feel like he's looking for her in me. Because despite all the things that I've described above, he will talk about girls that he wants to hook. Oh, wow. Okay. So he will talk about girls that he wants to hook up with. And he is a flirtatious person. And our conversations make it clear that the two of us are friends. He's manipulating you, sis. He is literally wolf in sheep clothing, doing all that corny ass shit. Again, not saying that some men don't genuinely do it, but the fact that he's calling you his girl, he's doing all this weird corny shit, and then at the same time is talking to you about other girls he wants to hook up with, and letting you know multiple times that I'm keeping you in my stable for real, but I just don't want to go that step with you. Sis, you answered your question. He doesn't see his ex in you. He doesn't see you as dating material at all. And that is okay, because who the hell is he, sis? Who is he? He is literally, and this is what I brought up in a past live stream, and I'm going to be a little less vulgar with this because you're a teenager, but I'm not going to say you want to know what the D is like. I'm not going to say that, but I will say that you probably have a newfound curiosity, because now you're not like little kids going through puberty. Now y'all are going through a different type of adult growth, and you're curious about, okay, well, this is, what's different this time. Like, I get it. And that's what a lot of y'all might not want to admit it. And I know I'm coming for a lot of y'all next right now. But a lot of y'all just want to mess with that old fling to see if they learn new tricks. And it seems like he did learn new tricks. Fuckboyism and manipulation. It's time to go, sis. It's time to go. He doesn't seem like a prize. He seems like a waste of time. And that's like the biggest red flag. You are a young, beautiful girl. I'm looking at your picture right now. Like, you have style. Fucking with that hairstyle, sis. cut that dead weight off. Please cut that dead weight off. So, I honestly thought I was over him, but maybe I was lying to myself. I told him to stop with the flirtatious jokes and stuff, and he did, but I still feel like it's weird to call someone every day. I don't know what I'd do if I turned out he did like me, if I'm honest. Girl, how old are you again? You're 19, right? Blah, blah. Yeah, you're 19 now. Girl, this isn't high school anymore. He's not going to magically like you tomorrow. High school is over with, okay? The boys ain't trying to kiss you in the hallways no more. They're trying to do other stuff, and they're trying to see who the fuck is down, okay? There ain't no, oh, he might like me. I'm telling you, his type is going to try to do something that's going to make you uncomfortable to show him if you like him. Like, you need to stay away from him, bruh. Like, he's not the same childhood friend that you had. He's turning into a man, and you need to just stay away from him because he's doing that thing. Just stop answering the phone because it's doing nothing. Like, it's not, in my rolling Ray voice, it's not giving what it said it was going to give. Like, he's not giving what it gave. Like, just leave it be. I just want to know what you guys think. Is he playing what he might be playing at? And what do you think I should do about the situation? I just told you need to leave him alone. I clocked his game from a mile away. Like, leave him alone. Am I just familiar with him? And is he looking for comfort in that familiarity? Yes. Or do you think he could have a crush on me? No, but I do think he would sleep with you. But I don't think you should sleep with him. Unless you, like, want to, but I really don't think you should. Shout out to Callie again. Damn, sis, thank you so much for the $50 donation. She said, men these days want all the loyalty with none of the commitment. Girl, he literally has you in his back pocket. My mom had a whole key to my dad and his ex-wife's house. And she didn't know until it was too late. And then he got mad when she dated other men and claimed she cheated on him. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to figure out whatever game he's playing. And I don't advise matching ugly with ugly, but you need to make the playing grounds fair. At least needs to be fair. And if you're going to be living single, I'm trying to be single for real. So what is going on? Like, oh my God. So she said, also, I'm a Gemini and he is an Aries. Well, I am a Gemini with an Aries rising. So I feel both of y'all. Yeah, every Aries I know I am cool with, but they usually are promiscuous in that sense. You get what I'm saying? But I've never had them like come at me on no type of shit because I've always established firm boundaries because I've come in contact with a lot of Aries. I know how they operate. So I always establish that boundary. Shout out to all the Aries in the chat. But I have seen my Aries friends, like, you know, be flirtatious. Like, trust me, girl, you need to leave that alone. You need to leave that. You need to just leave that be. And he's an Aries man. You need to leave him be. Shout out to all the Geminis and the Aries in the chat. Let me see your zodiac signs in the chat. She says, thank you. I hope this wasn't confusing / completely boring to read. I love your videos and I hope the tribe has a good day. Also, I added a picture of myself. Yes, I see you. You are way too cute for, like, what? Yes, brows. He just needs to. Girl, he is finessing. And I just really hope you did not give him the biscuit. I really hope you didn't give him the biscuit. But if you did, I'm pretty sure he goes, like, he's not here no more. Because he can't even handle being in a juvenile relationship with you without, like, ghosting you and cutting you off. Like, he's definitely gaslighting you and just being weird, right? Tell we ain't that bad. No, I know y'all ain't that bad, but y'all definitely, when you're comfortable, y'all have a nasty mouth. When you're comfortable, y'all say stuff. Y'all have a nasty mouth. Y'all do. Yes, if you give an Aries an inch, they will conquer the kingdom. Right, they will conquer your home country. That's why you got to set them firm boundaries with y'all Aries. And also, you Sag people as well. I told y'all I've never come in contact with a Sag man. I don't even think they exist. I think they're like unicorns or something. Or maybe that God is just looking out for me. And I just... But I'm just saying. It's a mess. It's a mess. But he's definitely playing the game, girl. I wouldn't even try to keep up with the Joneses and play games with him. I would just leave him right where he's at. Period. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments below. Everybody in the chat is just like, yeah, we know, like, it and I know you knew once you got done typing this, like, he's probably playing me, but like, I know you already felt, look, Let me know in the comments below how y'all feel about that story. If you've ever been in a situation where you had an old fling try to pop up and try to string you along on some weird stuff, let me know in the comments below how you deaded it. In case she still needs help on deading the situation, let her know in the comments below. Me personally, I would just block him everywhere. Like, what is the point of this? If you're not going to respect my boundaries of just being friends and not going across that line, like, yeah, no. And you obviously still like him, but I think you just like him because he texts you every day as if he's your damn man. Like, he needs to go somewhere. He doesn't respect boundaries. He needs to go. Oh my God. Y'all said Lil Baby is a Sag man. Oh my God. So that's what y'all be talking about. That's hell. I wouldn't even do that to myself, child. And I'm dating a Gemini man, and apparently those are bad also. But I mean, I love mine. Mine is great. Anyway. Anyway. Let's get on to the second to last story. It's called She Tried Me for the Last Time. The final boss. The last time, okay? So, sup, Naja. I am an OG tribe member. Shout out to all the OG tribe members in the chat. But this is my first time writing in. For your reference, I'm a Cancer, 22 years old, and the girl in the story is a 23-year-old Pisces. So shout out to the Cancers and the Pisces in the chat. Make sure you drop your sign. Pisces, y'all are really representing today. So this story all started a few months before the panoramic, if y'all get my drift. My best friend and I had been making plans to move in together. I always be telling y'all, do not move in with your best friends. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Get a little studio apartment. Have your best friend get a little studio apartment. And then y'all can just have sleepovers. Like, trust me. Do that. Don't get an apartment with your best friend. If you want, like, you might as well just, that's like going on a permanent Miami trip. Don't do it. Generations don't do it. Okay? Just don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. So we've been best friends for 10 years. And one night we decided to go to Mexico to go clubbing. Shout out to Mexico. If we got anybody in Mexico in the chat, let me know. Mind you, we live close by, so it's just a drive across the border. At this time, I was just newly single, fresh out of a 4-year relationship. So it was just me, her, who we will call Toenail. Freaking Toenail. Ew, that's nasty. Okay, that's really what you wanna... Alright. Okay, and her man is just gonna be called Dusty. Ew. Okay, so we're having a good old time, drinking and dancing. Everything is usual. When we finally get back home across the border, it's 3 a.m. So she tells me to crash at her place. I sleep in her room, and her man sleep on the couch in the living room. Oh, that's nice. So I'm sound asleep, and all of a sudden, I feel something in between my booty cheeks. Excuse my language. Tell me why this man has his hand in between my booty cheeks, under my blanket. I jumped up and said, "What the F are you doing?" And this man had the nerve to say, "I'm looking for my phone." She talking about in my ass? What in the assault? I would have yelled so loud. I wouldn't even have asked. I would have been like, ha! Like, woke my friend up so quick. I immediately get Toenail and I tell her what happened and I leave right away and drive home. Basically what happened after is that he admitted to it and said he didn't know why he did it. You didn't even try to lie. You didn't even do the classic, oh, babe, I thought it was you in the bed. Because that's happened to me before. Because y'all seen my prom night story. Horrible. He ain't even try to lie. Didn't even give an excuse. Nothing. Just talking about, I don't know why I did it. Like, I just... Fuck that. Y'all are grown. This happened when y'all were grown. At least with my prom story, we were kids and couldn't really process like what the hell happened. Y'all are grown. Toenail, why are you still in a relationship with him? Like you just assaulted my friend. Like, what? Shout out to Moon Baby for the donation. Thank you so much. They said I would have farted. I would have farted right then and there. Girl, me too. Good old, ooh, doo-doo right in his hand. You got me messed up. Ew. Things were awkward for a bit after that. Me and Toenail talked about it, and I was in a bind because no one... because on one hand, she is my best friend of 10 years. Like, we're inseparable. But how can I be friends with her if she stays with this Dusty who literally SA'd me in my sleep? My cancer cells started to feel bad for him, or just feel bad, because I know she loves him, even though she shouldn't, like, period. Shout out to Indigo Poppin' talking about he got that booty warrior spirit, right? He needs to be locked up yesterday. So, fast forward to the start of the pandemic. My living situation was bad because of the virus, so she told me to just stay with her for the time being. We all thought this would blow over soon, so I was like, that's fine. I stayed for about 2 months, and two months turned into 3. And so on. She keeps telling me, like, girl, just move in and get the rest of your stuff in here. Girl, if you want to move in, just let me know. So she's a call center rep at something like Ratchet Corp. So because of the pandemic, she's working from home. Tell me why Toenail decides she's going to put customers on mute all day and be eating the whole damn kitchen and not answer a single call. Not one. So she obviously got fired. And you want me to live with you? You want to put me to put my name on a lease with you? So one day I'm at work actually doing my job. And I get a text from Toenail. She says because she lost her job, she's going to need me to pay extra rent. Laughing my ass off. Girl, I was trying too hard to not be petty, but sis, that's just not how it works. So I tell her I'm not going to do that and she needs to get another job or ask her mom for help. She starts saying I'm selfish and that I never asked to move in. And I lost my shit. Like, bitch, what? The audacity. She really sat there practically convincing me to move in, but now never asked. I told her that I guess I can't believe shit that comes out of her mouth next time and to not take shit she offers again since it'll get thrown back in my face. Not to be a cancer crybaby, but this is a soft spot for me because I've never really had parents or a place I could really feel at home or comfortable at. I've always moved around due to this, so I am not going to stay somewhere where I feel unwelcome. Yeah. I moved out immediately and have been living with my boyfriend since. My questions are, am I wrong or selfish for not paying her portion of the rent? Is this worth letting go of a 10-year friendship? Girl, I don't think the rent part is worth letting go of the friendship, but I do think the assault was. Like, honestly, that's kind of weird to me. And then was he living there as well while you were crashing with them during that? Because I would not want to. Just wouldn't feel safe. I just wouldn't feel safe at all. Yeah, Toenail and Dusty definitely were made for each other. She said, why isn't she asking her Dusty to help her? Exactly, because he is a dusty-ass clown. Like, you should be asking your... I do agree with her. I would be like, girl, you need to ask your mama. You need to ask Dusty to help pay your stuff. Because, no, that's not what we're about to do. That girl was not her friend. That's what I'm saying. And sometimes that history thing just be whooping our ass because that's all y'all had was history. And look, she got away with all of that. And her man got away with all of that. It really means nothing. Shout out to everybody where this is their first live. Shout out to y'all. They said, why didn't you go to your man sooner? Girl, I get it, though. I get it. Like, you really don't want to be dependent on your man, for real. Like, I get social media makes that look like this is, like, the most glamorous thing in the world to be fully dependent on a man. But it's like, in real life, that comes with so much more of giving up personal freedoms that a lot of people don't realize, or a lot of women don't realize. So, yeah, I get why she didn't just want to immediately move in with her boyfriend. Like, I get it. But that's what I'm saying, EXO. Like, you fix your lips to ask me to pay your rent. Somebody who doesn't have family. Somebody who you, like, but you can't hit your own mama up. Like, and why are you hitting me up before your man, your mama, the government? Like, you can't get some type of assistant. You ain't even call the landlord to see what you could do. Like, child, well, look, at least they're out of here. You don't got to see that weird-ass boy no more. Like, ew. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever had a situation like that where your friend stayed with somebody who did something to you. Yeah, that shit's just fucking sad. It's so sad. It's the delusion all around. It's just sad. But let's get on to this last story. We are finally on to the title story, y'all. It's been an hour stream so far. So let's get into this last story, and it is called I Accidentally Hooked Up with My Man's Ex-Girlfriend, TRIBETEA. Now, I don't see how this could have happened unless y'all are military or if your boyfriend is bi or queer also, because what are the chances? Or if you live in a very small town, because what are the odds? You got all this biscuit, all this eggplant, but you had to get the one who you're a soul sister with. Like, ew. But let's just get into it, girl. She says, hey, Naja girl, I absolutely love your channel, especially the TRIBETEAs. I be weak listening to you at work, so thanks for that. You're welcome, sis. I slipped up recently and could use you and the tribe's advice. So let's get into this. You can call me Pop. I'm an Aries, and my man's name is Smoke, and he is a Virgo. Shout out to all the Aries and the Virgos in the chat. Virgos, this is your first shout out. Shout out to y'all. Drop your sign in the chat. So, me and Smoke met freshman year of college where we had a little fling, but it didn't last long because, you know, it was freshman year. And I was not jacking any commitments, to be honest. Since I was the way I was, he ended up moving on and getting a girlfriend, and we're going to call her Woo. Okay, so you obviously listen to you some Pop Smoke. So, me and Smoke never really spoke after our fling ended and ultimately lost contact after I transferred schools because we didn't have each other on social media. Me and Woo, on the other hand, did follow each other on socials. And we would compliment each other via DM here and there and comment on each other's stories, but we were never really friends, you know? So, here's where I'm going to have a little bit of, what's the word? Speculation. Speculation that you did not know that this was bruh's girl at one point. Because how are y'all even, how did she end up on your friends list? Like, did you actively add her? Or did it show that you guys were both following him? Like, there's a point of contact that's being left out. Let me know if I'm by myself, but I really feel like there's a point of contact being left out. Because not once did y'all be like, girl, where do I know you from? Like, not once. Like, I don't know, but whatever. That's just me. So, fast forward to 2019, graduated and grown, me and Smoke end up running into each other at an event and reconnecting. At this time, this is the boy, by the way. Her and Smoke reconnect. So, at this time, he tells me that he's been single for about a year. So, while he was in a relationship with her, she was emotionally cheating on him with you. Okay. Okay. So I tell him I'm newly single as well. Girl, so you was flirting also. Wow. And he ends up taking me ice skating for our first date. I was hesitant at first knowing Woo is his ex. Okay, so you did know. So you did know. Because I'm about to say there's no way, there is literally no way that she just randomly popped up. Like, especially with y'all being in different city. Like, there is no way. So you did know who she was. Okay. So I was hesitant at first, knowing that Woo is his ex, but I'm like, F it. He's cute. He has a style I like. He's a gentleman. And I mean, I technically had him before her, so why not? Plus, me and her are friends, so it's okay, right? Girl, no. Have y'all ever spoken about the fact that you've both dated the same guy before? Like, have y'all ever spoke about it? Okay. So fast forward to now, me and Smoke end up dating for 11 months. Oh my God. So during this 11 months of us dating, I stopped DMing Woo because that would obviously be weird. So Smoke and I have sort of been distant this last month. We would usually have a date night at least once a week, but I haven't seen him for almost a month now because I travel out of state for modeling gigs sometimes. I work full-time as a director and also went on a girls trip recently. Okay, sis. Yes. So, he's a photographer and has a part-time job on the side, so he's been pretty busy with shoots and whatnot as well. With that being said, I'm not gonna lie, I became a little bored because I haven't seen him in a few weeks, and I honestly feel like, okay, I get it, we're both busy, but I just feel like he isn't applying the pressure he needs. Even if our schedules don't allow us to see each other for a few weeks, that should be compensated with calls, FaceTimes, etc., right? Either way, I wasn't tripping because like Gucci Mane said, miss one, next 15 will come. No. If you think he's boring.com, break up with him. Wait, like literally save everyone's time. Like literally. Come on now. Now that you know where my mind is at, I can get into how the title of the story happened. So me and Woo end up at the same get together last weekend. Not that this is an excuse, but both me and her were drunk and on something. So the sexual tension was almost as thick as me. Girl, what are you talking about? Okay, so side note, I'm bisexual and Smoke doesn't mind if I hook up with a girl once in a while for my understanding. From your understanding, or is that how it is? Like that's either the dynamics of the relationship or it's not, girl. So I've honestly only hooked up with one girl since we've been dating because once I'm focused on someone, I don't really have the urge to seek someone else unless I feel neglected, like I said earlier, and I've been feeling neglected. Anyway, me and Woo are chopping it up. We're flirting, and she ends up telling me she likes girls. So as a response to that, I say, well, then let's just do this or whatever. So blah, 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 blah. And I've honestly had my eyes on her before me and Smoke even started dating. So one thing led to another, and we ended up hooking up. I know I shouldn't have because she's his ex. No, you shouldn't have because you're in a relationship. Like this has like gone through so many levels of like wrong. So like at first it was just wrong, but now that I realize how disconnected y'all really are and y'all are really only connected by like hookups, now I see why you really didn't see it as a problem, but you're in a relationship now. And you said it, to your understanding, it's okay, but you don't know for sure. And I know he's not going to be happy that it was his ex out of all people. Like, okay, so I shouldn't have done it because of his ex, but at the same time, he doesn't mind when I hook up with girls, but I know it's the principle, but it's like, girl, that was like the one thing that you could do in your relationship, and you took that inch and just like took a mile and like did something so messed up. Like, you couldn't have went out with any other girl. It has to be that girl. But anyway, so Woo doesn't even know that me and Smoke have been dating, and I don't feel like I need to tell her. So it's been 11 months of y'all dating and she doesn't know. Girl, you're cheating. Like, you're cheating bad. Like, you cheating bad, girl. Because it's one thing if your man is like, oh, it's okay. But you're keeping secrets from both parties. Like, this is bad. Do you think I should tell Smoke that I had sex with his ex? Yes. Or just leave out who the girl was? No, because it's going to come out. It's going to come out. This has been bubbling for some time, and it's going to blow up in your face if you don't play it off. Like, it's going to blow up in your face. So, or should I just take this to the grave? Especially since me and Smoke have been a little distant lately. I feel like I don't even need to say anything. Should I even feel bad? I feel like it sounds worse than it actually is. Girl, I don't know. Woo wants to go on a date, but I know I can't do that. If I do, I'd have to pick one or another. Do you not realize how messy this is going to be? You need to choose yourself and be single and just do you. Like, the whole relationship thing. I don't even know why this dude tried to tie you down in the first place, because he already tried to tie you down before and it didn't work. So I don't know why he's trying to tie you down at all. And the fact that you justifying cheating because you were bored. Like, girl, you just need to choose you. Don't choose either of them. Choose you and do you, okay? I'm very interested in Woo, but I may only be interested because I haven't seen Smoke in a while. I'm going to attach photos of us for context so you could see exactly why I slipped up. Woo just looks too good. Anyway, this is longer than I expected. Thank you so much for taking the time to read and giving me any advice. Good luck with school. Thank you, sis. And everything in between. Sending love and blessings. The first two photos are me, and the second two photos are of Woo, and the last are of Pop Smoke. Not them looking the same. Like, hold on, let me see. Oh, she is super cute. What? She is super cute. Stupid cute. All y'all are cute. Yes. Yes. Yeah, girl, you are a baddie. I would just choose myself. I would choose you. Fuck relationships. You're young. You're having fun. Do you. The fact that these two people are so disconnected, they don't even peep the fact that they fuck the same person. I don't think it's going to be as messy in that sense. I think it's going to be messier because of the secret keeping and the sneakiness and all that stuff. And the fact that he gave you an inch, you took a mile, you technically cheated. And now you over here acting like you about to choose one. Girl, you already chose one and you cheated on them. So you just need to choose yourself and go do you. That is my verdict. There is no update. Oh, wait, no, she did. She did a little update. She's put, also for some context, Woo and Smoke were very serious before me and Smoke started dating. Smoke told me that Woo was his first real girlfriend, and I remember Woo posting him on Instagram, talking about how much she loves him. Oh yeah, girl, you need to choose you and just move on, because when they find out what you did, they're not going to fuck with you. She would talk about how she loves him and will always love him, blah, blah, blah. And she deleted those posts towards the end of last year / beginning of me and Smoke dating. Girl, they are going to hate you. Just leave. Oh my God. Once Smoke and I started dating, he cut off all communication with her. Not sure if this will affect your response to this tea, but I just thought I would add it just in case. But that's it. Thanks again. Yeah, girl. You need to choose you, because it just got so bad. You need to just choose you and go do you, boo-boo. You can't have neither. You can't. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Your justification for doing it is because you thought you had an open and honest communication with your boyfriend, but you made the communication dishonest and you made it sneaky. You need to leave. Yeah, right. You need to go. She a runner, she a track star. Right, girl, you need to just do you, girl. Like, you just need to do you, because you're breaking hearts. You a heartbreaker, child. You need to stop. Because it's gonna, if it hasn't blowed up yet, it's going to. It's going to. The time, and it's the timelines. It's the fact that that's why I find it so hard to believe that she doesn't know who you are. Like, for all we know, she could be playing a sick joke on her ex, and she knows exactly who you are. Because how was she so obsessed, I will always love him and shit, and then not want to see who the new arm candy is? That don't make no sense to me. I feel like a lot of people are lying, and I low-key feel like you are probably going to get set up to be caught in your lies. So you might just want to come clean about it, choose yourself, and whoever still wants to be flirty and fun with you as a single person, that is their consensual adult decision. But no one likes being cheated on. Nobody likes being manipulated, lied to, none of that. So it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Like, dead ass. Thank you guys so much for kicking it with me today. I know this stream, it's been an hour and 30 minutes. I was gonna try to shoot for a 2-hour stream, but I guess I just didn't feel that slot. All the stories I read were stupid long too. Hold on, let me see. Maybe I have one more, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. Y'all want me to do one more to see if we can get to a 2-hour stream? Y'all wanna do one more? I just found one. It's super short. Super duper short. It's called A Love Triangle. Let me know if y'all want to hear it. My little cup. I got lipstick all on my damn cup. Y'all. Talking about it's been real, gang. Okay, no, y'all want to read it? Okay, yeah, because I could read one more. Get it to a 2-hour stream for the kids. So final, right? The main verdict is just cut it, snip, ho. Like, seriously. And I know it's easier said than done. I've done a video on how to cut people off before. It didn't really get that many views, but if you guys want to go and rewatch it, you can. I personally have a hard time cutting off family, but when it comes to y'all strangers, oh my God, snip. Like, it don't mean nothing to me. Like, it really does not. So let's read this last little short story I just clicked on. I just found. And it's just called Love Triangle. It's just called Love Triangle. So, hey girl, I sent in a tribe tea before, and here I am again. You can call me. This is like an actual name, and I always pronounce it wrong. I think it's Arcane. I'm gonna call you Kane, girl. No 50 Cent. So this is going to be the story about the time I was in a love triangle. So there were 2 guys that I was involved with. Their names are Lorenzo and Cameron. Okay. So you're in the entanglements. Okay. So I have been with Cameron for 7 years. And we were always on and off. After a while, I got tired of our relationship being like this. So after we broke up one time, I was doing my thing on Instagram, posting selfies, and I noticed that this guy was really cute. So I liked one of his pictures, and I posted a picture of me going to a concert, and he messaged me. I was so flattered. So this is Lorenzo, who she's talking to now, okay? So me and Lorenzo were talking for a fat minute until my ex found out, and I ended up getting back together with him. Why? I thought we were tired of the on and off again pattern. Why did we go back on? We just got a new fish in the sea. Like, we just got a new filet of fish. Why did you go and try to nibble on the fish head and the carcass? Like, dead ass though, like, what is going on here? Like, I'm okay. So time went by and me and Cameron broke up again. Oh, shocker. So we broke up again, and we had tickets to a festival in Vegas. He didn't want to sell me his ticket, and I didn't want to sell my ticket. So we agreed to go with each other. Oh my God, that is like the worst type of trip I could even imagine. You already done broke up with somebody. You don't like them. You don't want to be around them, but you like refuse to not go on the trip. And now you got to go with them. That is some BS. I would sell my ticket so fast. You're going to be sitting next to the hash slinging slacker or hash slinging slasher. You're going to be sitting next to the old person with the white stuff all over their mouth that's smacking in your ear. You're going to sit next to the worst type of person. Like, I will make sure you do not have a good time. I'm not about to, like, if you're not going to sell your ticket, I'm going to make sure you have the worst time. Or better yet, I'll go buy another ticket for another person, and me and my new date can sit next to your salty ass and you could just enjoy the view. Period. Like, no, I'm not about to play with y'all. So when we were there, I decided to add Lorenzo back on Snapchat because, like I said, I was done with this BS. What makes you think Lorenzo is just down? I don't know. Maybe he is. Yep, he was. So me and Lorenzo started talking while I was on my little vacay with my ex. Eventually, me and Lorenzo scheduled to finally meet up. And not gonna lie, our first date was pretty nice. We vibed, but me being the dumb bitch I was still smashing my ex. Why? 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 You think Lorenzo gonna take you back now, girl? I was trying to move on without ending my past. And not going to lie, I had it down for a minute. No, you didn't. There is no way to do. You have to cut off the past in order to move forward when it comes to these relationships. You got to. Even if it seems so out the blue to the person you're breaking up with, they're going to be so much more grateful when they see, like, it's going to feel less painful than finding out that their partner has been cheating on them. Like, you know, child, you are sprung. So I spent the night at Cameron's house and I went to use the bathroom and he went through my phone. We talked about it and I told him that me and Lorenzo were just friends with benefits. Girl, he ended up pouring his hat out to me and how in Vegas he wanted to tell me how he felt, but he held it back because he was scared. Bull crap. Dudes like that who be in the on and off again relationship type thing, they are so used to saying whatever the hell they gotta say to keep the same old charade going. Like, he probably, no, I don't know what it is. Why do you guys do that? Like, why do you guys do that? That shit just is so, like, pathetic looking. I'm sorry. I'm just calling it like it is. That may seem harsh, but it's so pathetic to me. Like, you had all this time to show that you cared and, like, all this. Now you want to grovel and, oh, I always felt this way now that someone's giving you attention. Like, no, bye. I feel like what you were going through, you probably wanted like one singular person that was a combination of Lorenzo and Cameron. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, you want the safety feeling you got with being with Cameron because it's been so long, but you love the respect factor and all the new stuff that comes with Lorenzo. But girl, it's not build a man. And I might just give you the same advice that you just might need to choose yourself in this situation. But I was confused because if that was the case, then why are you always leaving me like you do? Exactly. So Lorenzo ended up finding out about Cameron because he was stalking Cameron's Instagram and saw a picture that I had also posted on my story. Bitch, I was caught. Lorenzo was really upset and, to be honest, was low-key gaining feelings for him because we were seeing each other a lot. I was living a double life. Lorenzo ended up leaving me, which I was pretty sad about, but I was for sure in the wrong for not being honest. No, girl, I know. And like Lorenzo obviously loved himself too much to put himself through you and Cameron. Like, he's like, look, I'm not about to sit here and do this with y'all. Y'all can go and do that. I'm not about to do this at all. Down horrendous. Right. Damn. As predicted, though, me and Cameron continued our escapades and we still were not together. Girl, it don't matter. You still giving him everything as if y'all were together. Like, I'm telling y'all, ladies, and this isn't just for y'all, just any of my young girls watching. Actions, don't look at what is going on. Don't look at what they're saying. Because even though they say you're not together, what are you doing right now? You're doing things that people do in relationships. Like, Jesus. Shout out to Casey. Hey, Casey. Shout out to Casey in the chat. She says, hey, Naja girl, thank you for blessing us on a Friday. I was wondering what part of October you're in because I sent a tribe tea around Halloween time. So it depends on what email you sent it into, because as of right now, I'm reading off of the new email for my live streams, but my pre-recorded, I'm clicking to the older emails. So yeah. And if I read your story, I will always email you and let you know it's been read. So to try to lessen the whole, like, what story are we on? Where are we at? Like, inside the stuff. So I always email people back when their story has been read. But right now on this email, I'm actually in November. Right? Yeah, I'm actually in November in this one. So maybe yours was a little bit on the longer side and I need to go back. I'm not sure. But yeah, I will always email you when your thing is up. But thank you so much again for the donation. Appreciate you, baby. Appreciate you. So Cameron and Lorenzo actually ended up talking to each other. T. Lorenzo, oh my God. After Lorenzo ended things with me, he was still stalking my ex and I. Anyway, me and Lorenzo haven't talked since then, but I'm back on my BS. Still messing with my girl. If you do not leave him alone, you're going to end up getting knocked up and be miserable. You're going to be miserable. Like, please leave him alone. Like, trust me, there is so much other things in the world. Like, people, just because they're new, I know it's scary because this is a new person and it's scary to be open and vulnerable with a new man or whatever, but girl, you're just gonna have to go and do it all over again because this is crazy. He got you looking crazy. For all you know, Lorenzo could have been a good man that obviously did hurt him because he's still hung up on it. Like, girl, you need to leave him alone. You got your clown face on, sis. You got your stupid face on. I get it. If that's what you feel like you need to do, girl. You got your stupid face on. You still with Cameron. You need to leave Cameron alone, girl. I know it's a process to open up and, you know, do all that stuff again, but you deserve better. I'm glad Lorenzo knew he deserved better. Cameron just seems just all around toxic. Cameron seems like he would be able to go on with life regardless of what's going on. Like, he just seemed toxic as hell. Like, just toxic. Right, someone said, get off your BS. Right, exactly. You taking the same class over and over and over and over. Expecting different results. You should have, I hope you, and what I don't get is like, I low-key saw this as like a cry for help. I feel like you really thought Cameron was going to leave your ass alone afterwards, and he didn't. He's still stuck. But trust me, girl, that's not love. That's not love at all. That's controlling and possessiveness. And the fact that he had a convo with Lorenzo afterwards is still on some weird misogynistic, like, girl, you need to free yourself from them shackles, right, Vanessa? You need to free yourself. Cameron need to go. Cameron needs to go. Yeah, that was a mess. That was a whole mess. What do y'all think? Yep, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes for sure, because this is crazy. That is crazy. I'm about to read one more. Oh my God. Aw. Oh my God, it's a sheeber. Oh my God, it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. This person that just sent me in this other story has some sheeps. You said your boyfriend's named Cameron. I'm triggered. Triggered! Oh my God. Let me know in the comments below if any of y'all got y'all stupid face on and you keep sticking with the same man and you done cheated on him. You done tried to match his energy and he still won't leave you alone and you need help getting out them damn shackles. Girl, you even tried to get you a little butt naked Jody to come in the night and your man still just won't let you go with his controlling ass. This is why they really need like hire a older brother or hire a Theo service. Like, just come and just beat somebody up and be like, look, if you don't leave her alone, it's gonna be bad things are gonna happen. Like, it's just so bad. But I'm gonna do one more because that one was still like super short. I didn't get to my 2-hour mark. This one just gives me so much of like my family teas. Like this is stuff that like my family would do. This one is called "My Mom Accused My Boyfriend of Murdering Me." Now let me reel it back. I am not saying that my mama, Miss Sonia no, I'm not saying she would do that. But there have been instances where like I've like went ghost and like not been on my phone, and I've just like buried myself in work, and I won't hit up anybody in my family, and like they'll hit up Daniel and be like, "Have you seen her? Is she at home?" Like tea. So let's get into this. My mom is accusing my boyfriend of murdering me. Okay. So, hey, Nadja, this story won't be as crazy as the others you usually get. Girl, are you sure with that type of title? Are you sure about that? So, I will make sure not to get any details of any abuse or trauma so we can keep this light and friendly. Well, thank you so much about that. She said, well, I recently was in the mental hospitals due to some issues I'm having. Sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing better. So while I was in there, I didn't contact anybody except my boyfriend and my work. I knew if I talked to my parents, they would be worried and ask what was going on, and I could not handle all of that. So since he was their only point of contact, he let them know I was safe and that I was in the hospital. Well, my mom started asking a million questions, and my boyfriend just told her he wasn't sure. Legally, my boyfriend could not disclose any info I did not want them to know. Technically, your boyfriend could have did whatever he wanted, but yes, the doctors at the facility, because of HIPAA, they can't say nothing. But if your boyfriend really wanted, he could have just spilled the beans and been like, look, this is what's going on. Or if your parents really did call the police and try to get him reported for doing anything, like, he could say it without getting in trouble. Like, period. So, a few days go by and I get a message saying for me to call my mom back because she's going to file a missing persons report because she didn't know if I was safe. It turns out she was texting my boyfriend and demanding proof of life. Oh my God. That is so extreme. That is beyond extreme. My family wouldn't do no shit like that. This is extreme. Girl, were you like homeschooled or something? Are you an only child? Like, and then what is your family's relationship with your boyfriend that they would think he would do something to you, like would harm you like that? Like, what? Okay. So my mom and I don't talk very often, and it's been like 2 months since we last talked, but my crazy mom accused my boyfriend of actually like killing me. So the part that pissed me off, besides her saying my boyfriend is such an asshole that he would kill me, right? Like, what? Was that she turned my recovery into her drama and made it all about her, while I am stuck in a place where I'm trying to better myself. I tried talking to her about it, but she just ignored me. So some backstory, she hasn't liked my boyfriend. Okay, I'm about to say, what's tea? Because how do you go, like, what? She hasn't liked my boyfriend from the beginning, and it's been 7 years. He has helped her out whenever he could and when she needed it. Personally, I think it's because she sees him as the reason we aren't as close, but honestly, it's on her. He had to defend me to her one time because on social media, she was throwing my abuse in my face over some stupid meme. So my boyfriend called her a bigot. He is half Korean? What is this? I think you meant to spell Korean. I think you meant to spell Korean. Hold on, let me see. Is that like something I don't know? Is that what? Okay, no, yeah, you meant to put Korean. Okay, sorry. You left out a letter. He is half Korean and his dad is mixed as well. So most people ask if she is racist, but that is the only thing she likes about him because she can show she didn't raise a racist child considering I'm white, which I think is racist in itself. But obviously she doesn't see it that way. He is the most supporting, amazing man I've ever met, and he goes above and beyond for me, especially when it comes to my mental health. I'm bipolar, so we all know that can be a challenge, but I'm in lots of therapy to help with that. I found your channel and started listening, but once I saw you had a Shiba, I subscribed because I have two of them. I see, they're so cute. And you can show them if you like. My boy is a sesame Shiba, and my girl is a cream. They look so cute. And I hope you get some enjoyment out of my mom's craziness because my life is pretty boring now. Also, sorry for any punctuation or spelling. Dude, I'm just glad that you're in a happy mental state. I don't know why. It's just, well, I do know why. Because of my personal experience, I always have soft spot for people with bipolar and stuff because I personally know how hard it is. And I never try to shame people that take medicine or do feel like they need to check themselves in. Like, it gets hard. Like, and I also commend people who stay with their partners and support them through it because I know how hard it could be. Like, so I'm just glad that you're doing better in that sense. But yeah, mom definitely needs to be kept at a distance because it's like you don't care, but you care when it's convenient for you. And it's obvious that she's seeing you being in the hospital solely as an attention grab and not for help. Because why would you do all those dramatics, make a whole scene, like, for what? And then that's serious. Like, you could ruin somebody's life like that doing false claims. Like, what the hell? Doing freaking false claims. Oh my god, y'all are gonna gag next week. Y'all are going to gag next week, y'all. Y'all are going to gag. Tell me why this story is called He Asked Me to Bring My Own Strap. Child. I'm not gonna judge if some of y'all men's like to get down, you know, if you want a little Meg the Stallion to come and, you know, strap you up. I mean, it is what it is. We can get into it next week. But yeah, that's gonna be next week because that one's a little bit long. I think, okay, this one is for sure the last one because I'm looking at the clock. This is for sure the last one. But yes, if you guys want to see that story, y'all are gonna have to tune in next week, okay? So give y'all something to look forward to. Come back next week for that story, okay? So this last story, this is for sure the last one because now we've been on live for an hour and 46 minutes. So this is for sure the last one, okay? And this is a very interesting one. I feel like we're going to have some discussions in the chat. It is called, I am a trans man and I think that my fiance is pregnant by her ex. Now, I've seen multiple cases. Well, not cases. I'm talking about it's a case study or something. I've seen multiple relationships, you know, where it's LGBT plus relationships where there is a child involved from a previous, I guess you could say, heteronormative relationship, whatever. I've seen multiple couples where it just is what it is, and now that's their baby. Like, some people it bothers them, some people it doesn't. Some people, the parent, the actual bio parent might have a problem. Like, it's messy, but this definitely does happen, like, for sure. So, hey Voodoo, please keep me anonymous. Will do. I'm a 21-year-old transitioning man and I live with my fiance. And for about a couple months now, she has been acting very weird. When she's laying on me, she always randomly holds her stomach and softly rubs it. The ironic thing about it is she put me onto your videos. Oh, so we got a tribe member out here that might be jugging and finessing right now. Girl, if you're out there, I don't know how you think babies are made, because gender is obviously a social construct at this point, damn it. Look around you. Like, there really is no debate. Look outside. Like, look around you. Gender is definitely a social construct at this point. But Miss Mama, you really thought that you were going to get my trans man friend here cased up as if he impregnated you? Are you for real? Are you about to do this right now? Because it's one thing if everyone is consensual and everybody knows, like, you know, okay, obviously, yes, I'm I'm pregnant and now I'm in a relationship with you and this is going to be our child now. We're about to go ahead. But it's like, ma'am, you really thought you were going to play this off? You really thought you were going to trap my bro here? Like, you really thought you were about to trap him? Okay. Y'all in here talking about it's me. Y'all are so funny in the chat talking about, man, it's me. I got caught. I'm playing. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Tasha for the donation. Thank you so much, sis. Sis, thank you for everything, Naja. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. Whew, okay, so the ironic thing is that this is a tribe member, okay? A tribe member done finessed. Horrible. She actually put me onto your videos. I recently started to get weird intuition about it as of lately. She does smug faces towards me when I'm not looking, and I've caught it a couple times, and I asked her was she cheating on multiple occasions, and she screams and calls me paranoid. Our relationship hasn't been the best, but I do love her. It's just hard a lot of times to show her. I feel like if I'm too open, she'll judge me or not love me anymore. And honestly, my anonymous friend, the only thing that's worse than being alone is being with somebody who makes you feel alone. It's not worth it. Like, if you feel like you can't even be 100% you with them, I would just keep playing the field. I don't know. It's just not fair to you. It's not fair to you at all. They said, I just know how much I'm devoted to her. We have a very strong connection, and that's my best friend. Girl, that's your... Well, excuse me. Bro, that's your best friend, and you can't tell them everything? Come on. That's not fair to you. They said I also have mental health issues. She put up with a lot in our relationship from me mainly, and I heard her a couple times, but it was out of pure ignorance of what it meant to be, of not knowing what it meant to be in a healthy relationship. It's been 4 years, and for so long she's been trying to help me get myself up with life, and like I said, it's been hard, and we've been in the house for so long. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on, sir. Hold on, they, them. Y'all were in a relationship for 4 years? How the hell did your girlfriend get the time to get knocked dead? Somebody cheating. And the fact that she over here acting all crazy when you bring up cheating, I don't know, it might be cheating. And I do agree. Who said that? Pay Nostagram. I do agree with you. It does smell like codependency. Definitely. We've been in the house so long that it seems like we're driving each other crazy. I'm pretty sure she's gonna watch this because she loves you and always watches these. And if she watches this, I would help with the baby. And I want her to be honest with me. Sis, if you are watching this, this is the only way that your man feels like he could communicate with you. This is crazy. I just want her to know that you can be honest with me. And I'm pretty sure all her friends and family know. And I know I haven't been the easiest person to talk to lately. I just wish she would be upfront with me and tell me what is going on, because I will do anything to make sure she's all right. P.S. If it's her, I found out through watching a video of yours, basically. She found out by watching one of your videos. Child, you sent this to me how many months ago? About like 5 months ago. So she should be showing by now. She should be showing by now. Unless she's on the heavier side, you'll be able to see her showing. It's been 5 months. My anonymous friend, please do not feel like you owe her shit. Yes, they helped you. Yes, but you most likely also inadvertently helped them as well. But you do not deserve somebody who would go step out on you and get pregnant and then pretend like nothing's going on, act snooty and all that stuff and sneaky and all that stuff. It just sounds like a very toxic, codependent relationship. And sis, if you're watching, like, you need to lead them. It seems like you got the power in this relationship. You need to just leave them be for their own good, because it seems like they're just going to jump through whatever hoop for you. But if you genuinely care about them, you need to let them go. You need to let him go, like yesterday. What do y'all think about this? This is definitely the last story. That's so sad that you can't even talk to her. Like, y'all relationship ain't even on. Y'all don't even have a basic friendship to where you had to write into me to see if she'll even listen. Like, it's so sad. It's so sad. Right, I want to know what story got her caught up too, because it's kind of vague, because I don't remember anybody sending me in anything this type of messy. I don't remember anybody sending me in anything messy like this. So I think he went through her phone and found a video. All I can say to him is, you need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave her alone. Whoever the hell put that baby in her needs to raise the baby. Because it's one thing if you want to come up open and honest with communication, and that's how you started the relationship, or maybe she stepped out on you and y'all have come to terms with the infidelity. But no, it's just like, this is exactly, Sydney, this is not how a relationship's supposed to be. This isn't normal. Sorry, like, this ain't it. That's what I'm saying, Jelly. How are you going to be a parent and all this stuff, and you can't even talk to your partner? You can't even talk to your partner at all. This is just sad. This is just sad. Thank you, Miranda. That's what I'm like, transitioning is hard enough. You do not need this extra drama. You don't. Like, you really don't need to step up to the plate and be that. Like, you really don't need to do this shit for her. You really don't. She decided to lay on her back and have someone shoot up her club and try to play in your face and shit. Like, and her family knows. All this. So it's just like, come on now. Just, if you're with them still, leave her. Leave her. Leave her. Because this is crazy. What do y'all think in the comments below? Have any of my trans or non-binary and my queer people, have any of y'all gone through something like that where we're with a partner and then they go and get knocked up? Or let me know, have any of you guys ever like watched my Tribe T, has ever been able to like clock like, oh my God, that's my friend, what the hell? Like, cause I just don't see my channel being that freaking big, and I don't even be really getting views for real. So I'd be so shocked when people are like, yes, I saw this bitch, she was watching your video and she wanted to sell out, so I'm about to sell out too. I'm like, girl, what? I had no clue that the girls were fighting over the Tribe Tees. Like, I had no clue at all. Like, new news to me. But yes, dude, you deserve so much better. There's gonna be somebody out there that wouldn't mind doing half the stuff for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that wouldn't be secretive, because that's a big secret. A baby, a whole human, that means there's another person involved too. Like, you don't just have babies by yourself. So you're not only accepting infidelity, you're accepting like all this stuff. Yes, I agree with who said that? Zanji. I agree with Zanji in the chat. I would definitely love to hear an update from you. A reminder how to send updates. Send updates in brand new emails, okay? No more responding to the old email. If I've already read your stuff, you need to make a brand new email. The title of the video needs to have the Tribe Tees title. I'm not talking about the title of your email. I'm talking, you see how you're watching me on your screen right now, and if you look down, there's a title right there? Yeah, that title. I can't tell you how many times, and let me turn the music off for this one. I can't tell you how many times people have hit me up asking me which Tribe T their entry is in, baby. I don't even remember your email or your fake name. Like, unless it's a viral story like the Thought Squad, I'm not going to know what you're talking about. And I am so sorry, but that is just blunt and as real as it could get. Like, I don't know who you are or what you're talking about. So to get your update read, I'm going to need you to put the Tribe T title that I put on YouTube and put update and let me know who you are, so that we can all, even the people that don't know who you are in the chat, they could still go and look at that video when the video is done, and they can go and get brushed up on your story, and who you are. But I can't tell you how many of y'all hit me up as if like I know your email address or like I know your Instagram handle. Like, it's so crazy, but I get it, because you see people on the TV and stuff, and you just think like, oh yeah, they know who I am. Like, I've literally had people hit me up, be like, yeah, girl, so can you let me know what my tribe tea? I don't know who you are. You sent me your tribe tea on a Gmail, and you hitting me up on Instagram. I don't know. Oh my God. Yes. And now as of 2021, I have been emailing people back when I read their stories. So you will know like the day that it's went up. So thank you guys again. I'm trying to get my little thing up so I can make sure I have everything. Is there anything else I wanted to mention? Yeah. Casting call again. Before I leave, I just want to remind you guys, I am doing casting for the Tribe Tea podcast, okay? Make sure you guys go to shopvoodoochild.com. Click the forum tab. And there will be a casting call tab. And there will be a audition form to fill out. When you fill out your audition form, just because you get a confirmation does not mean you got the slot and you're going to get the podcast interview and all that stuff. I will be emailing you a follow-up email with actual like reservations and stuff like that. So if you guys don't know about it, go to shopvoodoochild.com. You have to be a member to even get into the casting. It's free $99. You get all the notifications faster than YouTube. So why not, girl? And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for all the support. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. I'll see you guys tonight if you're on the podcast. Thank you guys for an awesome 2-hour stream. And I'll give you a story time this weekend. Peace. Peace.